know about pretending, right? All right, I need you. I need you. I've been aging, shocker. Yeah, I've been aging. I'm killing it with aging. Killing it. I had a birthday. Thank you. It was last March. It's coming around again. Yeah. I officially today, though, I turned 27. 27,901 days old today. You know, every day is a birthday if you wake up, right? That's it, yeah. I love getting older, and I love messing with people when I'm getting older. Because as an older person, there's two things that happen. You either get ignored because you're invisible. Get ready, ladies, it's coming. Or you get called out for being older. I was recognized today. Yeah, this guy on the subway, okay, it was New York, it was yesterday, whatever. I got recognized. This guy said, "You old lady, your pasty white see-through lady." I go, "Hey, you got the lady part, right?" That didn't sound so good saying lady part, so. Anyway, I got recognized, so that's good, right? I know you're looking at me and you're saying to yourself, "She doesn't sound like she's from New York." And you're right, I'm not from New York. I was born and raised in the Upper West Side, not the good one in New York. No, I was raised in the Upper West Side of the U.S. map, Oregon. I know. I call it Loserville. Anybody else from Oregon? I saw you waving. I come from a little town nobody's ever heard of in the news before at all. Portland. Hey, my town is still a punchline? Nothing good ever comes out of Oregon. We had the Portland Trailblazers, did we not? Yeah, they won one time, they won the whole thing of basketball. And since then, they've been blazing a lot of trails, but it's more like ganja. Yeah. Oregon is weird. Oregon is boring, you guys. I grew up there in the 50s, and it was so boring there. How boring?
How boring was it?
It's so boring in Oregon, they even named a town Boring, Oregon. They did. You can Google it if you know how. And right next door to Boring, Oregon is a town called Happy Valley, Oregon. I can make this up. And do you know why they're happy in Happy Valley? Because they're on meth. Yeah. Good old Oregon. Yeah. I have been aging, and you just have to go with it. I get compliments because I'm getting older. Isn't that great? Ladies, you gotta go for this ride with me. Don't you love the compliments we get as we're getting older? You guys know, right? I go in for coffee. Who's addicted to coffee? I go in for coffee, and I have a barista friend there named Jim. I said, "Could I have a coffee?" He says, "Well, first I want to give you a compliment." Oh no, not again. He's really bad at these compliments. And I try to be nice, but it's so hard. Have you ever tried to be nice when you're getting a bad compliment? So he says, Linda, you look so good today. You look like you're aging backwards." Jim, aging. You reminded me I'm aging. I never aspired to look like Benjamin Button at Starbucks. Another time, ladies, you're going to remember the end of this. I'm talking to you men too, because you men take notes. You're doing the wrong thing with the compliments. This Jim says, "Linda, you look so good." Ladies, finish the compliment. For your age. Men, this is for you. Men, if you finish a compliment with a preposition, no night's ending in a proposition.
Yeah!
Stop doing it. So I gave the guy another chance. I went in for more coffee. Jim's there. It's raining cats and dogs in Oregon. That's like a Tuesday, right? It's raining so hard the makeup is etching across my face. My hair's blowing in the wind, and I ducked in for coffee. There's Jim with his compliment. Linda, today you look just like Marilyn. I said, wow, thank you. She's beautiful. I said, Nancy. I don't even think I look like Marilyn Monroe. Don't get me wrong. I know my worth. I think I look like if Marilyn had had a sister. Young people, she didn't. If Marilyn had had a sister, and the sister had to pop out of the cake and sing Happy Birthday to Ted Kennedy. That's the deal. And I know that, coming from the Upper West Side, people think that of me as a certain way, that I'm not like a New Yorker. And in Oregon, people are passive aggressive. In New York, they're just straight up aggressive. So I started writing jokes on Facebook when I started doing comedy, and the jokes took off like a rocket. And I got invited to go to New York City, right? And when I got there, this is what happened to a lady from Oregon in New York City. The first 5 minutes that I was in the city, I saw it. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Empire State Building. It's so beautiful. Have you seen it? I know. And it started singing a song right to me. And it went like, you can sing it with me. You know, it goes, if you can make it here, you'll make it. Nobody's singing with me.
Anywhere.
Yeah. And then I heard a voice. Get out of the bike lane, you crazy lady from Oregon. I'm like, how did you know? So I had to go to a shrink, because I was shook up. Or as young people say, I was shook. I go to the shrink and I tell her all my symptoms, like you do, And I said, I have nausea, I can't sleep, I think I'm getting PTSD, whatever. Some of it you just make up. She says, I have all that. Oh, I've had that. Oh, I have that. So, lady, if I wanted someone to steal my identity, I would have stayed in Memphis, Oregon. But what I did is I said, if you're going to steal my identity, fair trade. You guys like fair trade?
Yeah.
I'll take your husband. I'm kidding. I'm passive aggressive. I had my neighbor do it. That's passive aggressive. I know you're wondering, what was this crazy lady from Oregon doing in 1973? Some of you don't believe 73 existed. It did. It did exist. In June of 1973, I went to the post office. Do you know what a post office is? I went there to mail a package, and to my surprise, there was a man there that wanted my package. Awkward. I was young and innocent. I had no idea what was going on. He's like, I like you. And I'm like, and he's interested in me. Have you ever had somebody's eyes follow you around the post office? Yeah. Oh my gosh. We gotta talk. His eyes are following me, and then he starts talking really loud, like there was no cap to the full caps. I know your lingo. No cap. And he said, I want you. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, it was a poster of Uncle Sam. Army recruitment really wanted me. Just my luck. But see, I'm a boomer. And if I can't say no to men. We weren't taught to say no to men. And if I can say no to my real grandpa, how am I going to say no to a fake uncle? I know. Anyway, here's what they do in the military to see how smart you are. If you're a woman, they have you step up to a board and turn a knob in the 70s. Just turn a knob. It's called the ASVAB, part of the ASVAB test. And they can figure out if you should be a fighter pilot or a general of the Army or an airplane mechanic. Based on the way I turned that knob, they knew I would be perfect for cashier in the commissary over in Munich. I'm like, well there in the 40s, would you? What? Yeah. They should have checked my record. But there I am. I get put on a post in Hanau, Germany. And I said to this lady, I said, hi. And she said, you're replacing me. I'm leaving. I'm the only woman on the post. So there I was, one woman. I'm innocent, young. I'm in a foreign country, you guys. I'm the only woman with 2,000 men. Can you imagine? I hope I never get Alzheimer's and forget this. There I am. My own USO show. Kidding. So there I am. And I'm like, it's a good thing I joined the military for 3 long years. Because I needed every day of 3 long years to calculate how many times a day are they going to keep trying to shove 2,000 into one of me? The answer is 2,000 times a day, but I'm still standing. Gotta forgive. Yeah, and so I'm a practical joker, and I was given charge of a great big computer that's as big as this stage. In the 70s, we didn't have little handheld phones. It took the whole area here for a computer. And they said, Linda, you need to keep the GIs off the computer. Don't even let them touch it. Don't even barely let them look at it. I'm like, how am I going to do that? I'm a joker. So I wrote a sign in sort of German, but English. So I'm going to tell it to you, but just know it's English. It just sounds, okay? You ready? Are you ready? The sign said, Das Machine is nicht for finger poking and mitten grabbing. They're Dummkopf. Keep their hands to themselves and watch the blinking lights. And it worked. Now, I'm also a practical joker with my family. I was in Germany and I wanted to call home. So I have to get the stand for this. I called home to talk to my parents. Guys, that's crap. That's no big deal. It happens all the time to me. Anyway.
Woo!
I called my family and I said, hello, Mother, hello, Father. Here I am in Germany, and I'm drinking with the soldiers. Hello? Hello? Only time my parents ever got along in their whole lives. Thank you, I'm Linda Marcus Smith.
Yeah.